Mark Cooper then, pre-Macclesfield at home in the FA Cup. Mark, how much of a sea change is it switching from the league and the Checkatrade Trophy now to the FA Cup?
Looking forward to it. It's good. You know, the FA Cup's fantastic competition, and certainly I used to love it. FA Cup morning, getting up and watching the whole build up when I was a kid, and still get excited about it now. So it's great if you can have a run in the FA Cup and get yourself to the third, fourth round and get one of the big boys. And it's a great occasion for everyone.
And I suppose even though the chairman doesn't necessarily need the money here for the club, your budget actually could be boosted by a real cup run, couldn't it?
I think you can always do with the money. You know, it's, you know, if we want to try and make the place sustainable itself, then we need to be earning money from other streams, and the FA Cup is certainly one.
Macclesfield at home, on paper, your favourites, but is that a different change of mentality? Forest Green now the ones looking to defend against an upset.
Possibly. We were the favourites last year when we went to Sutton, I would say, and we lost. But no, we're not thinking too heavily about favouritism and what have you. We're just looking at the game, and we know we've got a tough game in front of us against a team that are playing some really good football, and they've changed their style a bit. They're trying to really play out from the back. So it's a game that we have to be wary of, and we have to be at full tilt to win it.
So you're expecting a different type of game than you'd have played against them last season. How much of an eye do you still keep on the National League?
Yeah, keep an eye on it. You know, I always watch the goals and little bits and pieces, and you know, I've watched Macclesfield's last 4 games, and they really try and play. You know, and credit to John and his team there. They do really well. They're playing some really good football.
And Forest Green against Macclesfield brings back memories of 2001, the marathon penalty shootout. You were captain that night of Rovers, scored a great free kick. What are your memories of the game?
I remember it being dark. The old stadium was dark, and the floodlights weren't great. I can remember scoring a goal. I can remember missing a penalty. I can remember scoring a penalty in the shootout, and it seemed to go on for ages. And unfortunately, we were wrong side of a record penalty shootout, I think. But no, it was a good night. But the result, hopefully, will be different on Saturday.
Yeah, it seems strange, 16 years on, but is there almost, you know, somewhere in your sort of memory bank a score to settle on that one?
No, not at all. Game's gone, long gone. It's just the next game. I don't get too, you probably know by now, I don't get too heavy into things that have gone before. It's about what we've got to do on Saturday, and we've got to play really well to win a game of football and to get into the second round, which is what we want.
Does it help that you've got so many players who've been with the club from the non-league days that they'll know about what's required to, you know, I suppose, earn the right to win the ball and play the football that you want to?
Yeah, but it's the same in any game, Paul. You have to earn the right to play, whoever you're playing against, and we will make all our players be fully aware of Macclesfield's strengths and any weaknesses. You know, by video, you know, we'll show them all the stuff that we can on Macclesfield, and then we'll work on that on the training pitch, so they're fully clued up on what their strengths and weaknesses are. So obviously they'll know some of the players from playing against them last year.
How's Alex Iacovitti after going off on Tuesday against Swansea in the Checkatrade?
We'll have to wait and see how he is tomorrow. He'll be touch and go, but we'll hopefully he'll come through.
What is it? Is it a hip issue?
Yeah, he got a whack on his hip bone, so hopefully it's just an impact injury, and he can keep his place in the team.
Everyone else okay?
Everybody that's featured in the last couple of games is fit. Yeah.
And you've been able to give the likes of Christian Deutsch a couple of days off earlier in the week. How much do you expect him to benefit from that?
Yeah, I think it's important that you try and you know, we've been at it full tilt now for 20 odd games. You know, more or less Saturday, Tuesday. So you know, Deutsch's played in every game, and Lee Collins, people like that. It's important that we try and keep them fresh, and Deutsch certainly is at his best when he's fresh, and we've done it a couple of times, and he's always bounced back with a goal and a real dominant performance.
No Shamir Mullings involved the other night. Is he okay?
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. It's you know, I base the team and the squad on what I see in training and the games that people play in, and that's why.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, Paul.
On going back to Tuesday night, was there anyone that sort of put their hand up and said, "Gaffer, pick me"? Did you see anyone out there that warranted
Jordan
being?
Stevens.
Yeah, that was the one that I was going to sort of chuck at you from a
Jordan
personal
Stevens
view.
was the only one.
How far do you think Jordan can go in the game? Because he's very, I mean, he's catching the eye at the moment when he gets his little opportunities.
It's a difficult situation when you when you change a few bodies around in the team. It's a difficult situation for the boys that come in and they know they're under pressure to perform, and that's just the way it is. It happens up and down the country. And when you get your opportunity, you've got to take it, and if you don't, then you have to wait a little while longer. But Jordan certainly looks what we know he is. He's got the ability to glide past people in midfield, and I purposely played him a bit deeper the other night to see if he had the discipline to play alongside another midfield player and do the other side of the game and get him back in and defend him, which he did. So he's got an opportunity to go as far as he wants in the game, and the hard work starts for him now. He's got good people around him, and I'm sure they'll, as we all are, advise him the right way. He's got to train really hard. Every time he gets on the pitch, he's got to make the most of it.
Yeah. They talk about age. Wayne Rooney played in the Premier League at 17. Jordan is 17. Is he ready?
Well, every time he's gone on the pitch for the first team, he's he's done fine. Like he came on at Cheltenham, scored a goal, then he got picked up a bout of tonsillitis, which knocked him back for a couple of weeks, and it's took him a couple of weeks to find his feet again. But now, obviously, he got an opportunity on Tuesday night, and he's going to play in the FA Youth Cup tonight. So I think that's important that we keep him grounded. He's going to play with his mates in the FA Youth Cup tonight at Bristol Rovers, and he'll be involved with us on Saturday.
Okay, cheers, Mark.
Thanks.
Thank you.